and went in there and kicked the door open. I said, "Hey, Soto." He saw me there, and he come walking toward me. That was a mistake. I put 16 stitches in his head.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Smack Talk. Don't adjust your screen right now. I'm not your normal host. My name is Mac Davis, and I'm your guest host this week. And I host a show right here on Sportskeeda every single week with Bill Apter and Teddy Long. And it's called The Wrestling Time Machine. We'd love to have you stop by. But this week, I get to spend time with none other than Dirty Dutch Mantell. Hey, Mantell, how you doing, brother?
Well, thank you very much. Mac, isn't that the name of a famous singer?
It sure is. Yeah. See, we're both old enough to remember him. Yeah. Don't Get Hooked on Me and all those other good songs that he had out there that people give me.
A famous singer just died, Jimmy Buffett.
Yes,
passed away this past week.
Yeah.
My condolences to him and his family. Big fan of his work. And he was 76, but very talented.
He was very talented. I'm a Savannah, Georgia boy originally, but I lived in Florida for many, many, many years. And Jimmy Buffett was a part of my life growing up down in Florida because I'd stay on the beaches, right on the bars there with you get your good oysters, a good bucket of beer, and some Jimmy Buffett, and life was good. But
I used to wrestle in Savannah every Tuesday night. Mm-hmm. At the Savannah or Civic Center. What was the name?
Civic Center. Yep, you sure did. I've seen you there before, as a matter of fact. I remember when you came through there. In fact, that's my memories of you, Dutch, or came from the shows in Savannah originally.
Really?
Yep, sure is.
I got in one of the worst fights I've ever been in my life, in the dressing room in Savannah.
Did you get fired for it the next day?
No.
What happened?
No, I was wrestling this guy. His name was Roberto Soto. You remember him?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You remember him?
I do.
And I'm in the ring with him, and he had left the territory. And when he left, he'd been like some champion or something. And then wherever he left didn't work out. So he came back about 6 months later. He was in a different spot on the card. He was down where I was, which was about second match. And he was friggin' mad about it, I guess. So we got in the ring one night, and he was just snatching me around. And I said, "Hey, brother, lighten up a little bit." And then he just hauled off and just punched me right in the face. Bam. And I come in, I said, "Come on, man, let's work. Let's work." But he hit me again. I said, "F this." I rolled out of the ring to the referee, Ronnie West, to count me out. And he did, under the closet. And there was a big, long broom handle. I broke it over my knee. And I went to the other dressing room and went in there and kicked the door open. I said, "Hey, Soto." He saw me there, and he come walking toward me. That was a mistake. I put 16 stitches in his head. And then he had to go to the hospital. And you ought to saw us both the next day. And for what even caused that?
Yep.
But I never talked to him about it, but he left me alone. He never, and it also, I never had to wrestle him again either, because they kept us apart, because they thought we'd go in the ring and we'd sell it there. But, and I tell that story, true story, 16 stitches in my head, boom. I'm going to tell another story.
Sure.
I was in Mid-South. Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, that territory.
Yeah.
And it was Butch Reed and John Nord. And they were working together, and they had a disagreement. And the next time they worked, they had another disagreement. And it finally boiled to the stage where they actually got into a semi-fight in the ring. Well, Cowboy Bill Watts wasn't going to allow that to happen. He called them together, and I forgot where it was. It was on a Sunday, and I think it was in the afternoon show was Oklahoma City. They had two shows on a Sunday, Oklahoma City in the daytime, and then the night show was in Tulsa, or something like that. I forgot now. But he pulled them in the back in one of those buildings and said, "All right, guys, I want you to get it out of your system here. And if you want to fight, I want you to fight right now. And he's the only one who saw it. And he stood back, and Nord actually told me this. I was traveling with him, and he come back with a little bit of swollen eye. I said, well, who hit you now? He said, oh, man, you won't believe this. He told me a story. He says they threw down, and he said some of those bombs were coming in. He said he landed a few, and he said Butch landed a few. And then he said, when we both blew up, he said, Bill said, all right, that's it. That's it. And you guys got it out of your system now? They said, yeah. They shook hands, and they went their way, and nothing else was said about it, nor was anything else attempted in the ring. Bill Watts had the right idea. Let them fight it out.
Yes.
And nobody else there, no witnesses but him. And I didn't hear this from Bill Watts. I heard it from Nord. And they had no more problems.